Hi friends, welcome to IT Port. In this session we are going to see about keys in SQL Server. What is meant by keys and what are the types are available in SQL Server. A key is a singular combination of multiple fields in a table. It's used to fetch or retrieve records from data table table according to the condition or requirements. Keys are also used to create relationship among different database tables or views. Okay, what are the types of keys available in the SQL Server? There are 7 types of keys in SQL Server. One is super key, candidate key, primary key, composite or common key, alternate key, unique key, and last one is foreign key. What is meant by super key? Super key is a combination of columns that uniquely identifies any row within a relational database management system, so RDBMS. A candidate key is a closely related concept where the super key is reduced to the minimum number of columns required to uniquely identify each row. See, let us check this simple table. There is employees. It has a number of columns: employee ID, last name, first name, and title of courtesy, and birth date, hire date, address, city. So, number of columns are available in this table. Here, super key is the help of table. Here, employee ID and roll number will be a, so these two columns are super key. Generally, employee ID and primary key and unique key may be a super key. Both are called as a super key. Here, employee ID as primary key and roll number as there is a unique key, so it's a super key for that table. Second one is candidate key. Candidate key is a set of one or more columns that can identify a record uniquely in a table. There can be multiple candidate keys in one table. Each candidate key can work as primary key. It's eligible to mark as a primary key. That kind of columns are called candidate key. Here, employee ID is already primary key and roll number is unique key. It's eligible to mark as primary key, and the combination first name, last name, birth date. It will be unique for the data. So we can mark these columns, these combination columns as primary key. So candidate key is a eligible. So candidate key can work as a primary key. These are the candidate key. Next one is primary key. Primary key is a set of one or more fields of a table that uniquely identify a record in database table. It cannot accept null and duplicate values. Only one candidate key can be from primary key. There is only one primary key can create for one table. It automatically marked as a clustered index. And one of the candidate key can be a primary key. Here employee ID employee ID is a primary key. The next one is composite key. Composite key is a combination of more than one columns. It can be a candidate key or primary key or unique key. If we create a combination columns for any key, it called as a composite or compound key. Here first name, last name, birth date marked as a unique key. So 3 columns to bind a key. The help of cable. So rest of the keys are created by only one column. This is only the combination columns. That's unique. So it's a composite key. The alternate key is the rest of the primary keys. In the total number of candidate keys, from the total number of candidate keys, except the primary key are called the alternate key. It's also a candidate key. Currently marked as a not marked as a primary key. So alternate keys are from the total list of candidate key in a table except primary key or alternate key. Here we can tell roll number. Roll numbers also can create as a primary key but not marked as a primary key here. So we can call it as a alternate key. Unique key is a main one. Unique key is a set of one or more fields of a table that uniquely identify a record in database table. It's like a primary key, but it can accept only one null value and it cannot have duplicate values. The major difference between the primary key and unique key is unique key accepts only one null keys and does not have duplicate values. Primary key won't accept only single null values also, and it's a referential integrity facility for primary key. And next one is foreign key. It's a field in database table that's primary key in another table. It can accept multiple null and duplicate values. So this is a foreign key, referential integrity, relationship between the some of the tables. If we mark the one column, if we mark the one column to as a primary key, we can use this as a foreign key from other table. Here department ID. Department ID references to the department table. So here department ID as primary key. So department ID here primary key, we can use as a foreign key for this table. So department ID is a foreign key. So these are the keys are available in SQL Server. In practically, we can create primary key, unique key and foreign key in SQL Server database. The rest of the keys are concepts of RDBMS. This is the main thing. So this session will be very useful to you. If you like this session, please like and subscribe. Thank you, friends.